Bananas.
Yeah, apparently. Alright. Alright, so last time we finished off Team Rose, Chris wants us to do Team Sonic, but he's not here right now, so we're going with Team Chaotix.
Here we go.
The worst team.
My personal favorite team.
You mean your personal most hated team?
Nope. That's not what I mean at all.
I'm sorry for any viewers out there. Zach must be suffering from like hay fever or something.
What's wrong with you?
It's here, we've got work!
What?
I've heard good things about you and require your detective services. And I can pay handsomely.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
SBO, don't be silly. Besides, you know our policy. We never turn down work that pays.
Yeah, you know our policy!
Come on, boys. Let's go.
Yes, sir!
Roger.
The bee's name.
Charmy.
I vote we kill him.
Nope. So, Team Chaotix things are all based around different missions and objectives you have to complete instead of just getting to the end. Sometimes they're like that, but most of the time you have something you gotta do.
Bring it on.
Ready.
Here's your first mission. I want to test your investigation skills. Collect
Hey, have you seen any hermit crabs in this area?
I'll take the lead!
These guys have like the most unique gameplay.
Let's go. Here we go.
Take the lead!
Listen to me, boys.
A hermit crab.
Let's go. Here we go.
We already got 3 hermit crabs. Look at that, MJ. I missed.
Let's go. Here we go.
MJ, are you still there or have you left me?
Are those Eggman's robots?
We've been abandoned already.
Here we go! Thank you!
Let's go. Here we go. Let's go.
MJ, have I been abandoned?
Hey! These ruins just moved! Here we go!
Alright, well, MJ's not here, so we're just gonna keep collecting these hermit crabs. So, I don't know how many exactly are on this map,
Let's go. Here we go.
Take the lead! Here we go!
but
Let's go. Here we go.
you can get all of them pretty easy.
Time you ready.
And the team blast real quick. Any enemy it kills that was in range will give you rings.
We should take an island vacation when we get our reward. Let's go. Here we go.
I'll take the lead!
Level up.
Here we go!
Come here, you. I see you up there.
Let me try moving these ruins.
I'll take the lead!
You got 3 more to go.
Careful not to fall. It's really dangerous here.
2.
Thank you!
I think there's some up there, but I didn't go up there. And before there was the bobsled here, now we have an actual different path.
Let's go.
I'm back.
Yeah, Chris messaged us. We only need 2 more hermit crabs.
Oh man.
I'll take the lead!
I don't like Charmy's voice.
Why? Are you racist or something?
Yes, to bees.
Here we go.
Did
According
you get
to
yourself stuck?
no, according to the laws of aviation,
Charlie should take lead.
Here we go.
we just need one more hair crab and then we're good. Can you tell Chris that?
According to the laws of aviation,
Don't worry about it.
that
Money. I think
maybe that's why they don't have any work.
Here we go.
I don't know where that went.
Here we go.
Can you tell Chris that if he wants to join,
I hear something moving.
then we'll switch to Team Sonic? I would appreciate it. It is a B. Perfect. One down already. Rescue the Chow trapped in the palace.
Here's your next mission. A Chow is lost in the palace. And rescue that Chow.
Why does it sound like whoever's leading us on is actually evil?
What are you doing? Be quiet.
Let's see what's up there.
Let's go. Some of the glass on the sides of the path looked unstable. Better be careful.
That's a shame.
Here we go.
We must get to the Chow.
Before it dies. Run!
Anytime you're ready. Let's go.
Run!
Beautiful.
Here we go.
Let's see, Alice. Could there possibly be a Chow in such a place?
Let's stop wasting time and keep moving.
Yeah, MJ.
Hmm?
Stop wasting time and keep moving.
Here we go. Whoa, not bad.
We can travel from a distance as well around using the bubble to glide.
There are treasures that can only be obtained by using this trick. Let's go. Yep.
That's right, I can throw ninja stars.
Here we go. Run! Run! Anytime you're ready. Run!
Take the lead.
Tommy do that. Let's go.
We're doing terrible commentary right now.
Yeah, no, it's just kind of, I don't have anything to commentate on, you know?
Commentate on the
This
gameplay?
is worst team. This is because I want to commentate on the gameplay because it's worst team.
The best
They don't
team.
compare to Big the Cat.
Big Cat's garbage.
Oh yeah. Is that what you say? But yesterday you were singing his praises left, right, and center.
Found the Chow.
You are not a Chow.
No, I said I found the Chow.
Impossible feat. Ultimate ninja power.
Ultimate Ninja.
Power.
You're the one who were playing games with my army? Sorry. Just part of the job.
That's the evil genius, Dr. Eggman.
Doctor Who?
Yes. Let me show you who I really am.
I knew it was him. Don't hesitate.
Don't hesitate.
To live and learn. I'll take the lead.
I went too far.
You doomed yourself.
Did I do it again? God damn it, I did it again.
You're just you're gonna end up losing, Zach.
Look at all these whales.
Don't they want to kill you? Because whales inside of Sonic games are never friends.
I don't know, probably.
Because in Sonic Adventure, one tried to murder you, and then they tried to do it again, and
There we go. Well, that's only the first boss, so that's always the easy one.
this isn't the end. End of mission.
Mission clear. Time, 1:31. I think that's my worst time so far on that. Damn it. It's a bee. Like Charmy.
And to think you could have done better if you had Biggs the cat with you.
I hate you.
Am I wrong?
Yes.
No, I'm not, though.
All of you are about to enter Eggman's territory. Are you ready?
Not too late to change your mind.
Why do you think we're here? How else are we gonna make the rest?
Let's go! Here's your next mission. Destroy all of Eggman's robots
So,
within seconds.
so now we have to actually destroy everything.
No, man.
Take the lead!
There's 85 robots. We've only destroyed 4.
This path has acceleration.
Gotta keep an eye out. Okay, just want to make sure I got him. I thought I missed him.
Let's go. Spirits unite. Here we go. Let's go. Those suspicious machines must be stealing something.
Oh no.
You heard it here. Eggman's a bad man.
I don't know what that was about. Or what this is about. Why does it do this sometimes? Oh no, the frame rate.
Man, this GameCube.
There we go, it's okay now.
It just had to deal with that GameCube.
Just needed a second, that's all.
Mm-hmm.
You know. Bubbles that explode.
Grab the switch by pressing the
Oh, there's something in here.
and use the control stick to push or pull on the handle.
Oh, there wasn't.
B button again to release.
We're falling, MJ.
We're falling.
Let's go.
Oh, I thought there's even more enemies here.
Here we go. Let's go. We go.
Just in case. I was right.
Looking good. Run! 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 Anytime you're ready. Run! Truly amazing!
We get to fire ourselves as the cannon.
Oh no.
Here we go! Run! Run! Let's go!
I'll take the lead. Here we go.
Not bad.
Here we go.
Always sounds like you're saying doom when you
Here we go.
doom. So much doom.
Doom.
Run! Let's go! Good! Get up! Behold, ninja power!
I'll take the
Here we
lead.
go! Let's go!
I'll take the lead.
We must continue forward, MJ. We have a goal.
Doom.
Let's go!
Doom. Doom. Doom.
That shield is causing us trouble. SPO, can you get rid of it?
I am invisible now.
That is good.
If this will work. I'm gonna try it. It worked!
Bad guys, wherever you are.
So SPS things turns him invisible so you can leave the rest of the team behind.
Mm.
I'll take the lead. Here we go.
Let's go! Ready anytime. Here we go!
About 10 more left.
Let's go! Let's have SPO take care of it.
It's a long pole. Yeah.
I'm assuming SPO is the speed character here.
Yep.
Doesn't look good. Here we go! Run! Looking good. Let's go. When grinding, use the B button to accelerate and the control stick to balance.
4 more. I think the rest of them should be, like, here. Alright, there's 2 of them here. Spin!
Here we go. Let's go.
There we go.
Mission complete.
All done, MJ.
Yeah.
We've murdered all the robots.
Doom.
Impossible feat. ultimate ninja power.
Defeat 3 gold turtle robots. Easy enough.
Here's your next mission. Remember all the turtle robots somewhere amongst it? Those turtles control the system of the Sibian zone. Find and destroy 3 of them.
Got him! Flying bad guys are mine! I'll use Thunder Zero them all! I'll take it!
Here we go! Let's go!
Alright! It's much easier to fly from here!
Here we go! Let's go! We'll have Tommy do this!
Here we go!
Here we go!
I'll take the lead! Here we go!
Behold, ninja power! Here we go! Let's go!
Here we go!
Maybe best to try out.
I'm speedrunning now. There's a turtle.
Here we go!
Why not take care of the bad guy first?
Run! Run! Run!
I'll take the lead!
Here we go! Whoa, not bad! Let's go!
I'll take the
Here we
lead!
go! Let's go!
One turtle down, MJ.
I'll take the
Yeah, one turtle down. Absolutely murdered that turtle.
You gotta murder 2 more at least.
Here we go!
Why stop at 2 more?
Because that's what the mission tells us, and it'll force us to finish after the 3rd. Alright, 1 more turtle to go.
Thank you!
Let's go!
Whoop.
I'll take the lead!
Here we go! Let's go!
That was a blast!
Okay.
I'll take the lead!
Here we go! Let's go!
Just gotta keep going fast.
Here we go! Run! Let's go!
I'll take the lead! Here we go! Here it comes! I'll take the lead!
Here we go!
Turtle.
Let's go!
I'll take the lead! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
Here we go! Run! Let's go!
I feel like that released this turtle, didn't it? It did. Last turtle.
I'll take the lead!
Here we go! Here we go!
And there we go, that one's done.
Murdered them all.
Impossible feat. Ultimate ninja power.
I've gotten A's on a lot of these missions.
I mean, they made these missions easy due to Team Chaotix sucking.
I've thought about pretty much the whole game.
No, I mean, did they change Rouge's voice actor?
Yeah, I don't know. Hers is a little different than this one.
Who's this for?
Our planet's adversary.
You mean the bad guys? You guys don't fool me. I know
That's not my Rouge. I know her tits anywhere. I mean, what?
Wait a second.
Find Eggman's treasure first. I'll take it from here.
Just ignore it.
Understand, but I doubt if they'll listen to us.
All right, then let's do it.
Whatever the reason, if they want to fight, I'll give them one.
Stop dying.
I think Omega's the only one left, but I can't hit him.
Why can't you hit him?
I'm moving around too much.
I'll take the lead. Go away.
Oh, I won. I was about to lose, but I won.
Yeah, I saw that. You nearly fell off the building.
I did fall off the building. But Omega fell first.
Hey, what's
B!
Change from an A to a B.
Let me go! Let me go! I want to play!
Fancy plays.
Where there's light, there's shadow. Careful.
God damn, SB, why are you so edgy?
I was thinking the same thing.
Like, he's more edgy than Shadow at this point.
In this particular game, yeah.
You need 200 rings, Zach.
That's pretty easy, actually.
I mean, yeah. This game kind of chucks rings at you.
Well, especially this
Then again,
group of characters.
I mean, yeah, they're poor.
Best to try up there.
What's that?
Enemies up ahead!
Leave this to me, boys.
Don't you need a key for this one?
No, not till the second stage. First stage is like a special stage, the second one is the Emerald stage. We have a bunch of free rings here.
Let's hope that you're better at keeping them than you usually are.
Oh, that was rude. I had 336 on one of them, on one of the stages here. I'm curious of what game I'm gonna play next, honestly. I don't know what you guys are gonna throw at me.
Let's go.
I'll take the lead!
I mean, depends on who goes first, really.
Here we go!
It's true.
Doom.
Look at that, 60 rings right there.
You know what? That's it. I'm gonna force you to play Sonic Spinball at some point.
God damn it. Like I'm allowed to say no, you know that, right?
No, you're not. Wanna know why?
It's against the rules.
You said that we had to choose and we play it. So therefore, it's against the rules for you to decline.
Here we go.
Come on, I'll just do one episode on it.
That's gay.
That was a little scary for a second there.
Let's go.
You could have just lost everything.
Captured by that robot. If anyone is caught, we must rescue him by destroying the robot immediately.
And almost there, Zach. 12 coins.
You almost
Yeah,
said
12
coins.
coins.
It's rings.
No, I just said coins. Because you're in a casino.
Aw, what? I got 6.
Oh, get back in there. Nothing.
I almost got
Oh, get back in there.
Oh. It's just-
Oh.
One of the other ones must have collected some rings. Alright then.
Perfect. The work of professionals.
The work of
Then
professionals.
you probably could have stayed on that first part when you first got to the,
I could have, but I didn't want to stick with the gambling the whole time. Oh, now we can play the special stage in 2-player mode.
Oh man, something that requires friends.
And Parsec, I mean... What do I have to do? Oh, collect 10 bingo chips.
Remember, you have to grab the key here.
Yep.
Enemies up ahead!
Leave this to me, boys.
They did not have a ring yet. Or key.
Now you do.
So now I gotta be much more careful.
I'll take the lead! I'll take the lead!
Also, technically, couldn't you just switch between characters when one of yours is about to get hit?
I could if I do it right.
I'll take the lead! Here we
I
go!
got time it right.
Good.
Here we go!
Honestly, I didn't even need to hit that switch, but I did it anyway.
Here we go. Level up.
I'll take the lead!
God damn it.
Here we go.
It's alright.
Anytime you're ready.
You're doomed. You failed. The prophecy has been broken.
Good.
Here we go! Here we go!
Kadoom.
Chips? You mean potato chips?
Not those type of chips, silly. Yeah.
God, Charmy, you fucking idiot.
I hate Charmy.
Shh. I love the bingo boards though.
I mean, yeah, it just throws coins at you.
Rings.
And I think you got all the bingos there.
No, I missed two.
Oh.
You?
Here we go. Let's go.
I'll take the lead!
I don't know what that does for us, but I have it there now.
Here we go! Here we go!
Here we go. Run. Let's go.
I'll take the lead!
Here we go. Run. Let's go.
This must be a VIP chip.
Here we go. Level up.
You got 5 out of 10.
No key yet. No Kia.
Nokia would be actually good for you, though.
There's a chip up there. Damn it.
Let's go.
Oh, hey.
Could you imagine if that was a chip that you could just miss?
I mean, technically, yeah, you can miss this. But that's why they have a bunch of these. It's not just 10. There's more than 10 chips on this stage.
For the worst band ever, the Chaotix Squad. Speaking of Chaotix, do you remember the old show Chaotix?
Nope.
Wow.
There's a lot of them!
All right. Leave them to me.
Thank God robots can't aim upwards.
They didn't know. I was there.
Well, they were shooting like they knew.
Yeah, they just do that sometimes, you know? Alright, one more chip.
And where will it be?
There's one there, but I purposely missed it.
Ow. Did you want a bingo?
I want to get the key. Wow.
Is there another key?
There should be one somewhere. Oh, I thought I plugged it. I see one.
Let's go.
and there's like one chip right there, so...
Let's go.
I'll take the lead. Here we go. We did it.
Wait, there's one right there. Oh, there's one right there. Easy.
Here we go.
Go on. You can do it, Zach.
Danced around it for a second there.
Perfect! The work of professionals!
Alright. Done 41 different missions now. Now to finally get this emerald.
We have a message from the Chris. He says he'll be on in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on, Zach is running away from you.
I'm trying to, but losing control. Wait, what?
It just ate your speed.
Just stopped for no reason. I would have had it, but the floor ate my speed. Why?
Confirms that
I feel cheated.
you know skill games.
Jesus, what? Why?
Dr. Eggman, you've made quite a mess here. I'll accept your apologies and payment with your time. Want some? Come and get it. On guard.
Guard on.
Get dead.
Oh my god, Charlie, shut up.
We'll hold nothing back since you're our planet's enemy.
We're here to fight the bad guy.
Get ready! Here we come!
Oh.
Let's go.
Come on.
Level up!
Smash them all.
Oh.
Behold, ninja power. Smash them all. Let's go.
Take the lead.
Here we go. Let's go.
Take the lead. Come on.
Here we go. Let's go.
You have to get to wait for the last one. There we go.
Here we go.
Pew! Ba-doo!
Thankfully, this first one's not hard, so get through this real quick.
We're outnumbered.
There's so many of them.
It's an endless sea of robots!
Not bad.
Just do it again.
Here we go. Rah, rah. Rah, rah,
You just keep spamming this because it gives you more all these gold rings. You see, you get so much rings, it just boosts the team blast meter.
Here we go. Rah.
And here we go again. You get so many lives just doing this. So easy.
Truly amazing.
That should be the last one, I think. Nope. Is that it?
And then there was another wave.
And then that was gone. Team Chaotix makes these missions so easy. Look, I have it again already.
Time to give up.
And then there was another wave.
That was too easy.
682 rings. Any more, Eggman? No, alright, there he goes.
Boys, those were the easy ones.
Team Chaotix is too powerful. I think I got like 7 lives in that one round alone.
Wow, there were a lot of them.
MJ, anything to say to Charmy about that one?
I wish death upon his entire family.
It's a big family. It's a lot of bees.
You want to know a good way of taking out bees?
Wasps.
Super napalm.
The way we like it.
Cool.
All right, let me take point.
Here's your next mission. Encountering the terminal station located in the third space. This is a difficult mission.
When grinding, press the B button to go fast, and use the control stick to balance.
Oh, did you see Vector just standing there?
Keep moving, boys.
Was DT posing?
No, he just stood there. He was A-posing.
To jump from rail to rail, use the control stick, then press the A button. Thank you.
I think I'll do this today. And then tomorrow either continue with XD or
Question about line and rail with
do Paper Mario. Paper Mario I could finish in like a day, honestly.
boom.
I would change the other rails to go faster, but it's not safe to change the rails.
What are you talking about? It's totally safe.
Awesome.
They spared no expense here. Here we go. Level up!
Are those Eggman's robots? Run! 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 Run!
What was our goal? I forgot already.
Ready. Let's go.
I think it's just to I think it's just to get into the base.
Here we go.
Maybe.
Run!
Let's go.
I'll take the lead. Grow up.
Yeah, just get out of the way. Oh look, I actually like that. This is the one section of the game I can't stand. It's so boring. It's just me spamming B.
Worst team ever.
It's terrible for every team.
Worst team makes it worse.
And that's why I'm not playing Rose now.
Except, well, Rose is
The worst team.
less. Well, Rose has, you know, Amy Rose on it, who is worse than Charmy the Bee. Do you want to know what this team doesn't have?
Fat fucking cat that is a meme.
A god, or rather, two gods.
Let's go. They must be carrying something important.
Go.
I'll take the lead.
Here we go. Let's go.
I'll
Here we
take
go.
the lead.
Run! Run! Let's go. Here we go. Run! Let's go. Here we go. Right there.
I'll take the
Here we
lead.
go. Let's go.
I'll take
I
the
did not do that on purpose.
Here we go. Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Here we go.
We must continue on our journey, MJ.
Yes. Doom!
Charmy B is the harbinger of doom.
Still not much of a harbinger of doom compared to Big the Cat, though. Big the Cat murders for fun.
Moving, boys.
Rather, no, he doesn't even murder for fun. He just murders to murder.
What's more intimidating, a murder for murder or murder for fun?
Probably just to do it. You know, just to do the act.
Just because he's
Just
bored?
think of it. Just because he's... No, I don't even think he does it because he's bored. I think he just does it to do it. Which is possibly the worst thing ever, because that means he doesn't have a reason. He doesn't have a motive, nothing to dissect.
You son of a
It's
bitch.
just his want. And see, right there. You would have probably survived that if you had Big the Cat.
I don't think I would have.
No, you would have, because his hitbox is bigger.
We must go again. Good thing we have that checkpoint. I thought we were further behind. So I can't stand this. Can't stand this area.
Look out for that rhino!
Keep moving, boys.
Going further beyond. Getting the cursor off the screen because that's bugging me.
They destroyed the rail.
They must be really desperate.
I'll take the lead!
Let's go.
I'll take the
Here we
lead!
go. Let's go.
We're almost there, MJ, I think.
You know, just jump off the rails. Let's do this one more time just to make sure we get our fill of it.
I'll take the lead!
Yeah, no.
Here we go! Here we go! Here we go!
Here we go.
Oh no! Here comes the train! Here we go!
Here we go.
Oh, that's right. I have to actually do something here.
Oh no. What do you have to do?
I have to switch the tracks.
You almost died.
Let's go. Here we go. Let's go. Here we go. Let's go.
I think you messed up.
Let's go.
Here we go.
I don't think that's a rail render underneath you.
He's not.
You're gonna kill yourself at this rate, Zach.
Jump now!
Here we go. Let's go.
So that's why we're charming, to keep ourselves alive. Okay, here's what I'm looking for.
I'll take the lead.
Not bad. Let's go.
Here we go.
This is such a good part in the game. I'm gripping my seat with
Listen, Rail
anticipation.
Canyon sucks for everyone.
That's the criminal.
Approaching Mach 1.
Roger.
There we go.
You wanna know one thing I really wonder about?
What?
Why does SPO put up with this group?
Insulting. Your training has been a waste of time.
Because he's edgy and doesn't have friends. Alright, destroy 30 capsules. This one's a little interesting. It's not too bad if you want to remember.
I'll take the lead.
This must be the secret weapon capsule.
We found the capsule.
And I have a special guest joining us live from Texas, I think.
Yes.
Yeah. Also, you can turn off your video. You don't have to join the video.
There we go.
Yeah, so we're about halfway through Chaotix right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's the canyon area. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I hate this
I'm
place.
regretting life at this point.
Yeah.
Between Charmy and this canyon, I just wanted to end.
So we only have to go through this canyon one more time.
Here we go.
Charmy's not that difficult.
Charmy is pretty terrible.
Let's go.
I'll take the lead.
Here we go. Let's go.
Now pole dance for us, SPO.
Pole dance while invisible.
Mm-hmm.
Did destroy 30, we've already destroyed 10. 11, so.
12. Or 11, yeah.
Charmy. Thank you.
God, Charmy is so useless.
I could have done that an easier way, but just like being Charmy and putting the two there. I'm amazed that worked.
So, how's it going, Chris?
Well, you know,
Have you thought about
getting shit done.
what game you would want me to play after I complete a few of these?
That's a good question.
It's good to think about, just in case you do want
I
to
think
make
we
it to
should
pick.
probably set out. I do think we should probably set out some rules for that.
Probably.
What kind of rules?
I was thinking more just depending on how long you want the game to be.
I don't really care, honestly.
You say that.
Listen, if I'm going to be playing it though and I need help, you're going to be the one to help me.
I mean, yeah.
Well, whoever recommended it.
Get all these level ups. I mean, I'm almost done with this one, and I'm probably gonna work. Like I was telling MJ earlier, Chris, I'm probably gonna work on Paper Mario tomorrow because I could probably honestly do that in a day, because I know that game like the back of my hand. Unless you guys want to continue on with the Pokemon, but that's up to you guys if you want to do that tomorrow.
Either or.
Yeah, it's kind of whatever. I've got nothing going on tomorrow.
Yeah. Or if we could do D&D sometime this week, but you just had a session yesterday, so.
Oh, that doesn't mean shit. I'm good for that whenever the three of you have an open.
What?
Good job.
That is what these levels are, like the canyon levels are known for, specifically that.
I have never done that
Well,
before,
well-
but I'm surprised I haven't. Oh my god. That was funny, but very upsetting.
That'll happen.
I like how they're all fine being shot out of cannon.
I love how Charmy's kind of just the kid that the detective agency just keeps around.
Yeah. I mean, it's better than the other kid that Team Rose keeps around.
Amy?
Dude, Green?
No, Amy.
Alright, not making the same
Because
mistake. Not doing the same thing
as
twice.
we all know, because as we all know, Chris, Cream and
Big.
Biggs the Cat are actually just elder gods.
I think it's gonna force me to switch to. You weren't here with me and him playing when we were playing yesterday. We discovered that Cream and. What?
Good job. This game is masterfully coded, people.
That's not even coding. That's just collision.
Collision is part of the coding.
No, it's not.
Actually, it is.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Totally is. Trust me.
It's not.
I'm a whale biologist.
You can't even argue with me. I do this.
Yes, I can because I'm a whale biologist.
Alright, there's a button here. I want to hit it.
Not to split hairs, but wouldn't technically anything in the game's physics capability be coded in?
It'd be coded in by the if they had their own software, but technically also not. Like if they're just putting this together like how I do it right now, it's not code. Oh, I didn't need that.
Oh, your video just fucking froze for me.
I just gotta give it a bit. There's nothing I can do about that.
Yeah, no.
Alright, now this train should have a few of these capsules. There's one.
Oh, there.
You good now?
Yeah.
I don't know what does that.
Almost there. Just 7 left. Or 8 left.
MJ's good at math.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we should listen to him when he talks about code, because he knows what code is.
Yeah. You want to know something I also know more than you? Biggs the Cat roar.
I'm gonna ignore everything that you just said.
You know it to be true.
Alright, so I think that with this bobsled part, we can finish this level.
I hope so.
missed it.
You know, I feel like I understand the idea behind it, but the idea that the bobsled gets worse and worse on it just means that if you get hit once or twice and it falls off, you're gonna lose.
What I really want to hear is like I want to see the bobsled have like some cataclysmic, like obviously non-canon disaster, and for the Chaotix boys just to be laying there and finally after like a 10-second dramatic pause, and SPO asks, "Johnny, you dead?"
Alright, well, we're about to finish this mission, so you'll have to worry with the bobsled for a little bit.
Unfortunately, we will have to worry about Charmy.
Here we go.
There we go.
Mission complete.
Oh, thank God Rail Canyon's out of the way. Thanks for joining us right at Rail Canyon, by the way.
Oh yeah, of course.
If you're running out of things to talk about because this area is terrible.
Yeah, it really...
No, I've actually got a small neural implant that lets me know when people are at the most annoying parts of games. Isn't this the last emerald you needed?
No, it was the one for the level before this. I don't even need this one,
Which he
honestly.
messed up.
Yeah, I messed up.
He messed up the last one.
Well, no, I didn't mess up. The physics messed me up. I just...
No, you admitted you
No,
messed
because I
up.
forgot I
You
did
messed
that.
up.
Because I messed up in the beginning.
No,
And then the physics worked against me. Oh, goddamn. I can't even see that. Why?
That sounds like a gripe had by every 3D Sonic game. Like every player of every 3D Sonic game ever. It's too fast. I can't see anything.
Well, between that and these turns in the camera, nothing's working with the player. It's all against the player. I mean, again, I don't even need this emerald, honestly, but I'm trying to end this level fast.
I mean, Sonic Adventure 2 wasn't as bad about that. I don't, like, at least not that I remember.
I don't know, I didn't play Sonic Adventure 2.
Really? That's my favorite one.
Roger.
Alright, we got the emerald that we didn't need. So we have to...
I do like how in this game they base it off the emerald chases in the original game.
Yeah, I like it, and I've never had a problem with it before until playing it again now.
Hmm.
But playing it again now, oh, it's painful.
That must be.
What do we do now?
This is like the halfway point of the game, or at least the campaign, so we're getting there.
Piece of cake.
Mm-hmm.
Ready all cannon. Open fire.
Thankfully, Team Chaotix's levels aren't terribly long either.
Are we ready? I can't wait.
Alright, and this is all you do for this.
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh, I can't do it on the front. The front's armored.
I was about to say I'm waiting for you to get shut off and then just fall to your death.
Alright, Eggman, anytime you want to get in front of me. You know what? Jump it over here.
You know, for a Sonic game, this
What?
feels really slow.
Well, you
But you can't have it faster.
yeah, and we had to build up speed.
But even then, there's only 1/3.
Should I put a seizure warning here? I feel like I should.
Either that or just start playing, you know, Darude Sandstorm over it.
Du-du-du-du-du. Oh, I thought...
Maybe I could force you to play one of the Mega Man games.
Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm not good at Mega Man.
Oh no, it wouldn't be like traditional series Mega Man. It would be like Battle Network.
I never played those ones before. Actually, that's not true. I played one on the GameCube. I got it from Blockbuster. I didn't understand how the game works.
It's fun.
Are you fucking kidding me?
We called it like 2 minutes ago. Just saying.
I just realized that the Eggman faces on the blimp aren't attached to the blimp. They're like off the blimp.
Obviously, hovering like technology.
What? Alright.
Ready all cannons! Open fire!
This is why I hate albatrosses.
Are we ready?
You even know what that is.
It's a big bird.
Ooh, there we go. I'll make you play Sonic Riders.
MJ said the same thing yesterday.
Well, there you go. Now you got two people at once saying it.
I told him I played it on the GameCube, but I didn't understand how to play it as a kid because I got it like from Blockbuster when it came out.
Oh, then that's gonna be super fun.
Yeah. So I didn't understand how to play it, so I'd have to. That one might just be a one-off video depending on how that game is styled because I never played it.
Which game?
Sonic Riders.
Sonic Riders.
Ah,
Yeah, that might just
I
be.
mean it's rather easy. You can also beat the game in like under an hour.
All right, I'm getting cheated here.
Zach, please.
I don't enjoy this.
Are we ready?
This isn't even that hard of a boss fight. It's tedious, if anything.
Well, the hard part is, from my experience, and you've been doing it just fine, making sure you don't land back on the ground when there is no ground underneath.
Yeah. I'm getting.
Yeah, Zach. Sonic Riders luckily is a short game. You can actually beat the entirety of both stories in like under an hour.
So that one might just be a one-off thing.
I mean, yeah, there's not much game to it.
Yeah, there's really not a whole lot.
All right.
Eggman there sponsoring the Space Force with his Space Huey door gunners.
Wait,
Hey,
I'm
maybe
pretty
we should have him do tap into the storybook series after that. Have him play Secret Rings and Black Knight.
Maybe.
Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that to me? I've been nice to you.
Because those two are actually kind of okay.
Yeah, they're not. I mean, I've never played Secret Rings, admittedly, but Black Knight was actually pretty fun.
Aren't they both on the Wii?
I mean,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, I've seen
I
them
know
play,
Black Knight-
and they fight you super hard.
Yeah, and Black Knight relied very heavily on the motion. So I
Yeah.
wonder how that's going to work.
Don't know if I can do that.
Actually, yeah, Dolphin, you can set up Wiimotes.
Roger.
I mean, on your totally legal Wii.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you're talking about my legal system?
Yeah, your completely legal Wii that you bought from your friend last week
you mean the
purposely
Wii
for this.
You mean the Wii I actually owned since 2006?
No, not that one. That one's broken.
Oh. I don't know where my Wii from 2006 is.
I destroyed it. I mean, what?
Oh no, wait, no, I know
I
where
bet
it
it was
is.
deadlocked.
You know
I am able to look at mine.
Sure seems to know a lot about this Dr. Eggman guy.
Definitely an agent. Relative, perhaps.
Strangely enough, I had the same weird feeling about our client's real identity. It could be you know who.
Obviously, it's
At the end of all this, Vector is the only one who gets it.
Yeah, Vector's like actually smart, or at least
Yeah, like, he-
deductive skills are good.
Yeah, he plays the idiot, but he's a great detective.
yeah, no, it's obvious who it is. It's obviously Omega.
So we have to go through this whole jungle without being spotted.
Wow, my
by the frogs.
That's
It's actually a really cool idea. So you have to be SPO most of the time. You have to be invisible.
that sounds rather just annoying, to be honest.
Not really.
Yeah, well, the whole Chaotix thing is that it sends you through the main. It's basically Team Sonic, but each mission has an arbitrary secondary objective. And you have to,
Oh no, the first one you had to collect 10 hammer crabs. Stuff. I got distracted. If I don't.
I know the one after this. I know the one after this. You have to find a bunch of cow. That's what makes you have to fight Team Rose in the first place.
Yep, I remember that. If I can leave the rest of the team behind, I am. Not risking running into a frog, because I'm pretty sure after this, there's a ramp that leads you right on top of a frog. Alright, I was wrong. Oh, nope, there they are. The memory is helping.
I'll take the lead.
Glad you have it, 'cause I really don't remember shit about this.
I remembered a few things that helped here and there.
Hey Zach, did you know there's a frog over there?
I don't know if you guys heard that just now.
I'll take the lead.
Charlie?
What?
What the fuck?
Here we go.
What did he say?
Vector's just like, random. I didn't know that they did this, but they just had random babbles, and Vector was just like, darn, I just think I left the electric on in the office.
Oh, yeah.
Forgot they did that.
Yeah, he said, darn, I forgot to pay the electric bill from the office.
His SPO ditches them, wishing that he could truly have a better life.
I don't know, he seems fairly content with his work.
I mean, he'd probably be. He comes across as the guy who actually just hates Charmy and Vector, but works here because, well, it's work.
He strikes me as like the straight man of all of it. Like Vector, he gets himself into dumb situations all the time. Charmy is just a fucking idiot.
Charmy's also like 5. Like canonically,
Yeah, I
he's
know.
literally like only 5.
Yeah, I think isn't he like canonically the youngest person in this game?
Him and Cream, I think, are the 2 youngest.
I'm pretty sure
Let's see.
Cream's like a year or 2 older though.
Yeah, but not by. I'm just saying, not much older.
How
Let's
does he
see.
expect you to steer that devil machine when it keeps twisting like that?
I don't know. Just hold on and hope.
Like putting those bubbles there is just insult to injury. Like the developers are just giving you a middle finger, like, "Hey, we're gonna put this stuff here, but we're also gonna shake the flowers so you can't fucking get to it."
Okay, so originally Charmy was 16 in the Knuckles Chaotix Sega 32X United States instruction booklet, but
Yeah.
he is currently 6.
I was gonna say, I can grab the
Or
game
she-
manual because it tells you all the characters' ages, which is really cool.
Okay, yeah, Charmy is a dude. Charmy is a dude.
Yeah, Charmy's a guy. He's a young boy.
God, I miss game manuals.
See, I was talking to Deadlock about that the other day when we were playing Daemon X Machina because we didn't know how to get out of our ships and get back in
Well,
them.
it wasn't even a matter of basic controls. Like you remember the old school game manuals, especially the Sega ones. They were real good for it.
Well, yeah, because they had to
And,
give you the
come-
story because the games couldn't do it most of the time.
Well, come to think of it, a bunch of the Naruto ones were good for it too early on. They would give you like a little play-by-play in the instruction manual of who the main characters were and a little bit about them.
Let's go. Hey, I think I heard Chow.
Like I remember getting a bunch of games, especially for the Game Boy, like during its heyday. I remember like on the drive home from whatever store I got the games at, I would psych myself up by reading the manual and learning about the world and the characters and shit like that.
Okay, so far, Vector is actually the oldest character.
Isn't he
Yeah,
like 20 something?
Yeah, he's 20.
it's not supposed to be like old.
Robotnik is age unknown.
Yeah.
He's probably the oldest.
Probably. He's bowling. But let's see.
Because I think the youngest is then.
Rouge is 18.
Yeah, Rouge is 18. I think Knuckles is 17. Sonic is 16, or at least as of Heroes.
Checking.
I think Tails is like
Sonic is
Tails is
15.
like somewhere between 8 and 11.
Yeah, then Knuckles is 16. I remember he was a year older than Sonic.
Knuckles is 16. Yep.
Let's go. Here we go.
And I think Tails is 12, I want to say.
I want to say he was. Yeah, I was gonna say I was pretty sure he's like 8.
Oh,
Which means he is 2 years or 2 years older than both Charmy the Bee and
Cream.
Cream. Yeah.
oh, is Cream 6 as well?
Yeah.
It's weird how these characters are so young, and it's also disgusting when you think about the people that draw these characters afterwards.
Yeah.
To be fair, no one would actually know these ages because they're hidden away.
They're in the manuals.
Yeah, like really. Yeah, like unless someone actually pulled out the game manual for Sonic Heroes, they'd never know that.
Well, actually, the official ages are mostly from Japanese sources.
Well, I mean, again, Rouge gets a pass, sort of, because she's 18, but
She's still a bat creature.
I know. But you also have to figure, like, if this were a world where, like, demi-humans existed, just how weird would it be?
I don't know, but 3 more chows.
Nice.
Here we go. Let's go.
Here we go.
Thought there was another one over here.
Here we go.
Oh no, there's one there. That's what I was thinking of.
Here we go.
One more chow.
Also, your Viashino wants to get it with a fawn, so I don't want to hear any shit.
He doesn't know better.
See, that's what I'm saying, though. In a world where those races exist, it wouldn't be nearly as strange.
Well, they're about to smack my shit.
And in so doing, got themselves a front row seat to the most annoying show on Earth.
Yep.
So bad it killed them.
Hey, if it works, it works. That was done fairly quickly. I'd be surprised if you don't get a D4 for that.
I've been doing pretty good on most of these.
Perfect. The work of professional.
Hence the A.
Pretty sure A is the highest you can go in this game, right?
Yeah, I had that discussion with Deadlock the other day. He thought it was S, but I think this is one of the only Sonic games that does A as the best instead of S.
No, Adventure 2 does A's as well, as does the first Adventure. I don't recall S being a thing until Sonic Unleashed, actually.
Yay. You think this is a joke, you little brat?
MJ, what do you think of this situation?
I vote we kill them all and steal the money.
You're gonna steal Big the Cat's money?
Oh no. Sorry, I was looking away for a second.
Yeah, sorry, no,
we
you said it.
Run.
You said it.
Yeah, no. So I've just told you to commit suicide.
See, now that you've played Chaotix's side of it, like, or after, I guess, you played Chaotix's side of this altercation makes a little bit more sense.
Yeah, if you play Roses first, this doesn't make any sense.
Well, if you play Team Rose first, Team Chaotix just like the asshole. Then you play this side of it, you realize they're just working a job and not playing that.
Why does Amy sound like a... Just keep making tornadoes everywhere, that's the plan. I don't know where Amy is. Alright, there we go. That's the strat, just make tornadoes everywhere.
I'm pretty sure that is. I'm pretty sure that's how speedrunners beat that.
It's the easiest way, and Amy has like the best one because her tornado goes forward and it launches them back.
Yeah, like technically Amy's is a mid-range attack. You don't even have to get close to enemies to use it.
Yeah. It's also a long range because the range it goes is pretty distant. It's pretty good, so like... Amy... if you had to make a team...
I like her. Like, as far as skills go, I like her as a character if she wasn't so goddamn annoying.
To be fair, half these characters are really annoying.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's kind of what they were going for with these characters. They wanted to be like the young, poppy characters, you know?
Yeah, I know.
So,
Amy, unfortunately, just got the short Amy just got the short stick of being the cheapy character in this series.
Oh, you find 10 keys. Okay. I like this area because of the way the music changes when you hit the,
Around here.
I like it because I know I mentioned him during the Pokemon playthrough, but in the world that Surge is from, Amy's otherworld equivalent is named Rosie, and they basically paint her as a yandere psychopath.
What?
Oh no!
The world is turned upside down.
We need keys. Give me your keys.
Between this level, the one after it, and the ghost boss in Sonic Adventure 2, I love how this world has very, like, clearly haunted and supernatural areas, and the game is just completely lost the fuck.
Here we go. Thank you.
It's just a normal thing in these games, or in this world, apparently.
I get that.
Should we trust the torches and follow the imaginary path?
Like, it's just kind of accepted.
'Cause if that shit happened in this world, you can bet your ass there'd be a bunch of amateur supernaturalist YouTubers, like, making a beeline for whatever place was mentioned.
Probably also be a lot
And
of
then
people
they
dead
die
because of it.
Yeah, because all these to kill you.
See,
I mean, these
you call
ghosts-
that death. I call that Darwinism.
I mean, yeah, but I mean, it's still
It's still death, Chris. They're
legally
still dying.
classified as death.
They're still dying, Chris.
Just because they're getting a award for it does not mean it is not legally called death.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying they're dying so that those of us who know not to fuck with ghosts can live.
If I remember correctly, there's a key in one of these.
Right there.
No, not that key. Maybe it was wrong. Wait. Okay, I thought there was one there. Alright, I was wrong. That doesn't hurt to look, though.
You ever played any of the Dragon Age games yet?
I have not, but I would like to.
Well, then maybe you can do that for one of your playthroughs.
If I can find a way to get it.
I mean, Inquisition's both on Steam and,
I was like, fuck, if you really want to, AJ and I own all three of them if you want to borrow them.
On what console? That doesn't matter.
Xbox.
There it is again.
We have 1 and 2 on the 360 and then Inquisition on the 1.
I had to fix my 360.
I'll take the lead.
Probably better to do that before we start running the games.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Perspective.
oh, I just thought of something.
Mm-hmm.
I could loan Zach 2 of my games. One second while I get up and head over to my physical games.
Thank you.
One of them being Attack on Titan 2, and the other one being Blade Storm Nightmare.
I've never watched Attack on Titan. Never had interest in it.
Yeah, but the game's fun.
Is that the one where you're
And the
actually
opening.
like, attacking the Titans?
Yeah.
Like you're.
I actually don't know.
Wait,
I played the first one and it was really fun.
Proceed with caution and be careful not to fall.
Thank you. Here we go.
Yeah, the first one was really fun, if a little bullshit hit in later levels, especially in the post.
I mean, I never really had any problem with it.
I didn't either, like, because at that point I had found so many creative ways around it. But, like, the first time, like, any time where the level boss was a beat titan at first, it was
Mhm.
so fucking frustrating.
I just shot him with the cannons.
I didn't always have that luxury.
Yeah.
Especially during that one where you have to fight him in that forest where they hunted down the female titan.
Yeah. But yeah, the Attack on Titan games are pretty good, Zach.
Alright then.
Are there any control differences or innovations between the first and the second game?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I haven't played
There's probably
my
s-
copy of
There's
2 in a
probably
while.
some slight ones. There usually is with stuff like that.
Yeah, because usually sequels is where they fix a lot of like wonky controls or add some things that basically just make the whole experience a little better.
I know, if I remember correctly, 2 has like full character creation.
Really?
Yeah, like you can actually make your own custom character.
That's if you remember correctly.
Let's go.
No, I remember that one. Because I have pictures on my Xbox account.
A tower without an entry.
Oh yeah, you do, don't you?
Alright, I just need one more key and then we're done here. I love the music in the upside down version of this. And the regular one's not bad either, but... Ah.
Let's go.
God damn it.
Here we go.
The camera fights you so hard in this.
Let's go.
It will not be told.
Here we go. Let's go. Not bad.
I'll take the
Here we
lead.
go. Let's go.
I'll take the lead.
I'll take the lead.
Anytime you're ready.
It wouldn't be so bad if I could see what I was doing. Alright, where's that last damn key?
It's reversing the reverse.
There it is.
That means we're back to normal again.
I remember the first time I played this, I had to loop through the level like 3 fucking times because I didn't realize I had to smash the wall to find that one.
Perfect. No.
That was terrible and I still got an A. Yeah, I mean...
Yeah, like if you know what you're doing and you're not constantly getting hit and losing your rings, Chaotix is pretty forgiving with you taking a little while.
They're meant to take a little bit longer, I think. Blowout. Oh, this is annoying.
Yeah.
This one's not hard, but it's tedious.
Mm-hmm.
You have to go up to every flame. Do a tornado. There's 60 of that, so you have to do this 60 times.
I'll take the lead.
Oh, yeah, I remember this.
It's not hard, just annoying.
What are you singing? Let's go.
This is the Sonic Heroes equivalent of that Space Colony Arc mission in Shadow the Hedgehog.
I'll take it. Here we go.
Like, you're halfway done and you're just asking yourself, is it fucking over yet?
What's that?
Enemies up ahead.
Leave this to me, boys.
What? Are you kidding me? Come on. Thank you.
Take the lead.
Let's go. Here we go.
I love how Eggman, a man who prides himself on mechanical and metal constructs, electric robots don't shield.
Apparently the stone shields are pretty tough, though.
There are a lot of people who claim that concrete is stronger than metal.
Those torches.
Here we go. Here we go.
Apparently in this world, it's true.
Here we go. Level up.
Ooh,
Well, it's a
better.
concrete spread and you can stop radiation, where metal has a slightly harder time. But
Plenty of enemies around here. I'll take the lead.
Run! Run! Anytime you're ready. Run! Let's go.
I'll take the lead.
Whoa, not bad.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, which some of my pictures seem to lead into, you get a custom character to go through the story with.
Alright then.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just get rid of these guys now, don't need to deal with them.
Can you still customize the ODM gear like you could in the previous game?
Yep.
Let's go.
Take the lead.
And I remember that you can put a Bane mask on.
Interesting. So what exactly is the customization here?
Here we go.
It's fairly, if I remember correctly in what the picture is showing, it's fairly good.
Rated on a scale of 1 to Code Vein.
Say probably a 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10.
Let's go.
If I remember correctly, it has a fair amount of options, and you can actually color things. But it's not as insane as Code Vein, where one instance you can make
Let's go.
you know, your favorite anime character, and in the next instance you make a BDSM gimp.
Oh, I know.
This is a long hallway.
I kind of bit the financial bullet and got AJ that.
Yeah, I posted a few pictures.
I see that. And I'm also now remembering the first time you posted them.
Yeah.
That would have been almost a year ago now.
Yeah. My birthday, 4 months from now.
Hmm.
It was supposed to be right after my birthday.
Nice.
Because that's when you got me the one.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Here we go!
Oh man, this is annoying.
Here we go!
But rejoice, you're halfway there now.
Here we go!
One of the doors open up. There it is.
And then Bladestorm Nightmare is like Dynasty Warriors, but you lead a small squad of dudes. And by small squad, I mean upwards of like 30 people.
So small by dynasty.
Yeah. Small by 100 years war standards. Which is what it's set in.
Not bad.
And then it also has a secondary campaign, which is, wow, you hate yourself with the enemy.
Yep.
You are truly a force to be feared.
But, the second campaign that it has is a what-if magical campaign. Where, what if, for whatever reason, Joan of Arc was actually an evil witch. And she's commanding, like, undead dragons and stuff.
I often wonder that.
To be fair, it's a pretty good question.
Yeah, but then you gotta start wondering what if other figures in history are. Is Pope Josephine real or fictitious? I always forget.
I don't know.
Which one?
Pope Josephine, the female.
I've got no idea. And then it leads into the spiral that eventually leads to the fate fandom. What if King Arthur was a woman?
I don't think that really changes the story all that much.
Who's the Because I keep seeing her image all around, and she seems cute, but I never know who she is.
Hmm?
She's some purple-haired chick who apparently has like a poison touch or something like that.
Let me pull.
Tranquility something.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take the lead!
I think it started with an A. No,
Is it this one?
no, not her.
Okay, because that's Ryder.
No, she's shorter, has like darker, almost indigo looking hair, slightly darker skin. But it's not really like tan or brown. It's more like sort of like a grayish, like almost like a. I don't want to say sickly looking version of Caucasian skin, but it's definitely like fair.
And what source would this be from? Like, series? Or...
What the hell was it called?
Proceed with caution and be careful not to fall.
Let me look that up on a couple of the sources where I actually saw her.
Yeah. Because I can't help with purple hair, kind of shorter. Yeah.
Well, she's also got short hair, like.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm almost there, guy. Oh,
Careful not to fall. It's really dangerous.
You said short purple hair, right?
Yes.
Okay, so it's not Altera.
which anime girl is this?
Yeah.
I like how they put this.
Yeah, it's like a.
This is Altera, also known as Telemaha.
No, that's not her.
She's an alien.
Me too.
Here we go.
Jesus Christ, how big is this series?
Let's go.
The Fate series?
Yes.
Go. Let's go.
That's a question you don't want to ask.
Pretty big from what I
Trust me,
understand.
it's not worth. It's not worth it.
I'm just like, don't do this to yourself. Don't suffer like I did.
Is Is Fate Apocrypha part of that series?
Yes.
Then there's Fate Extella, Fate Extra, Fate Grand Order, Fate Hollow Atarax. I don't even know what the fuck that
Okay, so here's the thing I'm gonna start you with. Fate has 4 timelines, if I remember correctly.
That's
is.
already
Jesus
annoying.
Christ.
So it goes the Fate Stay route, where it goes Fate Zero, Fate Stay Night, Fate Stay Night Unlimited Blade Works, Fate Stay Heaven's Feel.
Oh no.
Did you miss one?
I think I missed one.
Oh god. Then there's the Fate Extra route, which involves a lot of bullshit, to say the least.
As if the stuff you just told me doesn't.
No, it involves the more or less the Holy Grail is actually a supercomputer on the moon, and it grants you any one wish while also transporting you inside of its central processing,
Oh god damn it.
turning you to data.
Interesting, I guess.
It's actually fairly good. I'm completely skimming over it though because it takes a slightly more amount of time than we have to explain it.
Slightly. Oh, I think I
So
know what the
it-
last one is actually.
No, it looks like she's from Grand Order.
Short hair, purple.
Yeah, short purple hair, like grayish skin. Where the fuck does it tell me her name?
Can you send me a picture of her? 'Cause
Uh,
that'll help.
not from this source, I can.
If it's porn, I don't care. Because, let's be honest, half of the Fate characters aren't these. Wait, is it Passion Lip?
Passion Lip?
Okay. Does she have giant tits?
No.
Okay. That rules out Passion Lip.
That rules out passion hits.
Okay, I'm not even gonna try and beat around the bush on this one.
Most of these sites have tags for stuff. Is there a tag with her fucking name on it to make this easier for me?
Is it Sankaku you're on?
No.
Rule 34?
No, just Dojins.
Okay. Some of them do, most of them just reference the series, though. Yeah,
Well,
by the way, this is Passion Lip.
Where's this last damn flame?
Oh yeah, no, that's
How
not.
did I miss one fire?
So there's 4 with her in it. I checked when. Oh, here it is. Hassan of Serenity.
Oh, Assassin.
Oh, yeah, I guess that makes sense.
Okay, so in Fate, the different heroes are aligned to different quote-unquote classes.
Mm-hmm.
Saber, Rider, Caster, Assassin, Archer,
Yes.
and Lancer.
I watched the first few episodes of what I'm assuming was the first of the anime.
Oh, you son of a bitch! How did I
It
miss
depends.
this one flame? Alright, I got it.
But yeah, no, she's Assassin.
I still
The
gotta
Hassan are basically a whole bunch of characters.
Oh, you mean the Hassan? Like you mean the old men in the mountain Hassan?
Yeah.
Oh,
That Hassan in this is basically assassins, but they're all it's basically different variations of assassin.
There you are, you
okay. Well, yeah, the Hassan were a bunch of different people.
It ends with it ends with Grandpa.
I was gonna say, so this particular chick is the Hassan of Serenity, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Okay.
And then you also have Grandpa Hassan.
That's the rest of it.
Yeah, if it ever decides to load.
Behold, ninja power. Here we go.
Zach, calm down.
Hammer.
No, okay, it's not working. Give me 1 second.
Chris, you weren't here when I was struggling to beat Team Dark's version of this fight.
He struggled here for
a while.
A long while.
Well, Team Dark is the most punishing storyline in it. Probably.
Truly amazing.
Grandpa Hassan is best Hassan.
Interesting.
More or less in the Fate fandom, he has gone. He's obviously the tallest and most dangerous of all the Hassan. But the way that it plays him is very much
It's an endless sea of
absolute. Like he's like grandpa.
Huh.
Just keep spamming this, thankfully. Team Chaotix makes these horde missions really easy.
Yeah.
This next part, I remember, is a bit of a son of a bitch.
Well, you know, only because you're constantly getting shot at.
What was that?
I said only because you're constantly being shot at.
But more or less, her whole thing is because she's the way that she assassinates is by shape-shifting her face.
Oh. That's a shame.
But-
She has a cute face.
Oh yeah, no, she, like the third, like her quote-unquote third and fourth form is her true face.
Yeah, she's got such a cute face. And from what this source is indicating, it's cute everything else.
Yeah. But if you wanna get the best out of Fate, like the best character out of all of Fate, then you have to go with Lancer. Which I know. Okay, so yes, I know I just said that Lancer is a class of characters, but there is one who is consistently referred to as Lancer because that's what he was in the anime.
Is that the guy with the rat tail? Yep.
He is like the bro. So
Yeah, he seemed cool in the couple episodes I watched, if a little overly dedicated.
yeah, no, it's just how he is. I mean, it's Cuchulainn, Ireland's child of light.
Yeah, basically Irish Hercules.
Yes, Irish Hercules. And which it's hilarious because in that you're supposed to keep the identity of your hero secrets. That way, the other people who are in the Holy Grail War, which is a dumb name by the way, it's completely placed in there, don't actually assume, or try to figure out. Okay, well you've got this hero. Let me just go through my history book here and figure out, how to kill you. The problem with him, though, is he is so good, everyone guesses who he is right away.
Unfortunate.
Because he is like... So for reference, the characters in that Holy Grail War, you have Artoria, aka, King Arthur, but a woman.
Right.
You got... You got Medeb.
Sounds like the wizard.
Yeah, she is Caster, and she's also, what's the best way to say?
I hope you guys aren't tired of hearing the song. 'Cause I can hear it a lot. Also,
No, it's fine.
I have 32 lives already.
You then have Medusa, who is the purple-haired person I showed before, the one above Passion Lips.
Yeah.
She's Ryder.
Yeah, Ryder, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely not the first being that comes to mind.
Well, the thing is with the Holy Grail War is it can summon anti-heroes, aka people who serve as cautionary tales for humans.
Makes sense.
Not having this happen twice.
See, when you put that context on it, suddenly Medusa's presence makes sense.
Mm-hmm. You've got Berserkar, who
Hercules,
is,
right?
if I remember correctly, it's Hercules. Yeah, no, it's Heracles. So yes,
Hercules,
Hercules.
Hercules, same thing, different fella.
Yeah. Berserkers in this have basically a, because
Oh,
everything is
jeez.
statted. All of the characters have quote unquote stats.
Hmm.
The and skills and stuff. Their berserkers get a special skill called the Mad Enhancement. It lowers their ability to cognitive thought and conversation, but boosts all their stats massively.
Interesting. Who is the one that he continuously and comically beats the shit out of?
If you're talking about comically beating the crap of, that probably is Archer, who is not actually a hero per se. Uh,
Doesn't he turn out to be the villain in one of the anime?
oh yeah, no, he is definitely not the good guy. Is it this guy you're talking about?
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, that's Archer. Also known as actually Satan.
Oh,
No, he's not actually Satan.
He's just really evil.
No, he's just an asshole. So, more or less, to break this down in such a way that it makes sense and I don't have to actually try to explain it for too long.
yeah, please log me down with the.
So, Archer is the main character, Shiro Emiya. Basically, when Shiro Emiya, who is the main character of the Fate Stay Night, Fate Stay Night.
That's the black-haired chick with the blue eyes and the attitude, right?
No. Shiro Emiya is the red-haired kid who says people die when they are killed.
Who's the black-haired chick with the attitude?
This loser. Black-haired chick with the attitude. You're probably talking about Rin Tosaka.
I'm glad that you guys talked about the Fate series and the Sonic the Hedgehog Let's Play. Long play.
Yeah.
You're in the middle of a horde fight. I think we can get away with it.
No, it's fine. I was just making a joke out of
Yeah,
it.
this
Yeah,
one?
that's her. Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, that's Rin Tosaka. She's from the Tosaka family, which is a family of mages, and she's the one who summons actually Satan by accident. She was attempting to summon on her at the point in time when she was the strongest with her magic and got it off by an hour.
Ah.
And so instead of summoning the strongest spirit that she could, she summons Archer, who is Shiro Emiya. Basically, in an alternate timeline that veered off, Shiro, more or less, at one point, Shiro died, and then he was brought back under the promise that went of the basically the one controlling all of this stuff, if I remember correctly, to when he comes back, he will, or when he dies, he will become a anti-hero for the Holy Grail War.
And isn't Emiya the kid who was Saber's partner?
Yes.
Huh.
And so Archer, because in his timeline, if I remember correctly, he won the war, but when he went out, or he either won or lost the war, but when he tried to go out and do his dream of saving people, the people that he saved instead turned against him, and he turned evil. Or rather, he basically got treated like trash and murdered and put up for execution after saving people, and then came back as Archer, who
Guys, I'm stuck in a loop.
Can you not do that balloon bubble thing?
Oh wait, I didn't know you could do that. I just pressed B. I didn't know you could do that.
Oh.
It just kind of lets you out. I didn't know you could do that.
No, that's good.
Alright, last part here.
Yeah, Medea is caster, and she
Jesus Christ.
she actually just wants to fall in love with her master. Who her master is a magician who focuses on basically enhancing his own body.
I feel it.
And in one timeline, Ryder, he literally beats her to death with his bare hands.
Huh.
Wonderful.
Note that Ryder, if I remember her stats right, I'm actually just gonna pull them up. Give me 1 second.
I like these RPG animes that are happening. Like, they're becoming very common.
Bringing him on! Let's
Fate's technically an RPG anime because it does have stats.
I know, I'm just saying. That's why I said it.
Okay, I was not sure if you knew that.
So what is Medea's story?
Well, 1 second. So for reference, Ryder is strength C for normal for heroes in that, which is like 30 times stronger than humans, or something like that, if I remember correctly.
Hmm.
Basically, she's super strong, and this dude, who is a normal human who is a mage, punches her to death.
Hmm.
This is another mission where we have to sneak around everything.
I love how Eggman says this food is like best friend unrivaled throughout the universe. I'm pretty sure the Black Arms are like
Yeah. Black Arms would like a word with you, Eggman.
Eggman basically saying, "Yeah, my fleet is unstoppable." And there's Black Doom. Hold my beer.
To be fair, though, Eggman doesn't know about them. Can I not get over this?
And that's weird. You'd think he would, given his grandfather's attachment to it.
And of course, there's
Grandpa Joe.
fake
never told him
assassin and
anything.
real assassin.
The what?
There's fake assassin and real assassin in this Grout War. Assassin, who is Sasaki Kojiro, was summoned by Castor because Castor, her entire shtick is she breaks the rules of the Holy Grail War. And she basically summoned a revenant, which acts as a hero. Meanwhile, regular assassin is where is it? I just had it up.
Oh, alright,
Yeah,
thank
true assassin.
goodness there's a checkpoint.
True
right
assassin
before this.
is okay.
Now
It's the son of the Curse Star.
40 lies.
okay, so that's Serenity chick. She's not assassin in the anime. She doesn't.
No, I don't think she's in this. I don't think she's in the animes at all.
Huh.
I like
And what is
RPGs.
Grand Order?
So Grand Order does actually have some anime adaptations, but it's a mobile game. It's a gacha game.
Oh, okay.
It has a lot of great characters like Paul Bunyan, but
Figures the character that I think is cute would be in something that I have no interest in.
you know, there's Sakura Mato, who is what's the best way to get around this? Her actual name is Sakura Tosaka. She is a sister to Rin, but her father basically gave her to the Mato family because the Mato family's mages all suck, and they basically said, "Hey, we'll help you get a really powerful servant if you give us your daughter, and you can win the war. We'll basically watch over her and make sure, she doesn't do anything too horrible." Meanwhile, putting her in a vat of magical worms.
Fun.
I'm leaving it at that. Because it was a really weird scene. I'm not gonna lie.
Sounds like it. And if you're telling me something is weird, I would be wise to listen.
Yeah, I really can't say it, especially because Zach's streaming, and I've been saying CBT.
Not streaming, I'm recording.
Yeah, well, that and your threshold for joke is a little higher than mine. If that's breach, I'm not even gonna bother.
Yeah, more or less, Sakura Mato is actually the master rider, and she basically almost lives with Shiro, Emiya.
Yeah,
And,
like once you start getting into like so and so is the actual XYZ, is when it gets coming.
yeah. They basically treat, what's his face?
This is annoying. Alright.
Shinji Mato as a rider's servant, but his magical skill is basically non-existent. He has magical power, but it's basically so weak that they just tell him he has a servant when he really doesn't.
That's kind of a dick.
Well, it's because the Holy Grail War is actually just it's basically Ghost Deathathon. You know, 7 or 8 heroes get summoned together by 7 or 8 magicians, and then they kill each other for the Holy Grail, or as Ren Tosaka in my favorite Bridge series says, the finest of coffee mugs.
That's almost as good as there's one guy, I forget who the fuck it was.
Oh no, sorry, it was finest of beer mugs.
Delicious.
There was one
Note
guy,
she's referring to this in front of King Arthur as the finest of beer mugs.
I'm just gonna, or not MJ. Deluxe gonna see this in the morning and be like, what the hell is going on?
that reminds me, there's this one guy, I forget his name, who does a lot of Skyrim videos. And there's that one mission where you have to go find the, I think it's called the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller. And he was doing like a very, very condensed rundown of his playthrough of the main quest line. And when they gave him the mission to find the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller, he said he was not trusted to freaking break.
Yes. But then there's Elias von Einsburn, who is Shiro's sister.
You
But,
know, I remember very few.
oh yes, I know I'm basically spouting names that will never come up again. But more or less, Shiro's father was married to her mother, but Elias is actually an artificial child of Homunculus, who's basically a really powerful magician. That's why she can summon Berserker. And depending on the run, I think, or depending on the actual timeline, I think she dies horribly.
Mothers
she's
always
like,
do in anime.
no, she's like 13 or something.
Rest in peace.
But yeah, no, there's her, and then we get to the best characters. So Lance,
Like
so
whatever
Lancers.
happened to her
Oh, go
probably
ahead.
any worse than Nina Tucker.
Yeah, so then we get to the best characters. We've got Lancer, you know, Kukulane, who is, sorry. Lancer, who is attached to Kotomine, or Kiri Kotomine. Or Kotomine Kiri, depending on how you want to say it. And, Kotomine Kiri is the almost, or was the winner or almost winner of the last Holy Grail War. And he's a priest assassin, and pretty fucking horrible person all around. In the Abridged series, one of the heroes goes, you know, this means that Emiya talking about Shiro, Emiya's father. This means that Emiya actually managed to hook up with someone. Meanwhile, you were thinking of, or meanwhile you were practicing competitive puppy kicking. Like, Kotomini Kiri is actually, like, the worst guy ever, and So he has Lancer basically going around. He never reveals to anyone that he is actually a servant or actually a master, which is smart. You're not supposed to, because that means that if someone really wants to be a dick, because normally you only need to kill the servants, but if you kill the master, the servant dies.
Hmm.
So technically, killing the master is a completely viable strat. It's not even frowned upon.
Here we go.
But with him, he basically turned to super religious love towards God, and when he got Lancer, he had Lancer doing all of his dirty work and all that. You know, Lancer being one of the coolest guys ever,
Mm-hmm.
and an actual good guy. And then later in the series, has Lancer kill himself, not because he doesn't want to win the war. He wants to torture Emiya's fault, Shiro Emiya, because he really, really fucking hated his dad. Meanwhile, also attempting to get Rin off to Shiro, or not Shiro, Shinji Lato, who is, let's just say he has, in the visual novel, he has H scenes with Sakura Lato, and it involves beatings.
Huh.
For reference, this is the smug ass.
Just a side
Look
note,
at
we
how
have 3 of the 5 keys
punchable
already.
his- Oh, nice.
At all 3 of what?
3 of the 5 keys that we need to
Oh,
complete
nice.
this. So we're almost done with Chaotix.
It is a shame. I like the theme music in this area, but there's so much.
Yeah, doesn't this guy's face look super punchable?
I saw a little bit of him at the beginning of the anime. I thought he did seem like a bit of an asshole.
Oh yeah, no, he's entirely an asshole.
Strikes me as very entitled.
Yeah.
Oh, I gotta take a look real quick at this.
And more or less, he was gonna hand Rin off to her because Shinji, a rapist creep, and he was going to take Rin and have his way, basically.
As rapist creeps do.
Yeah, you know, as creeps do. So Kota Minakiri tells basically uses a command seal, which you get 3 command seals. You can tell your servant to do whatever you want with those 3. If it's a short-term thing, they are forced to do it. But if it's a longer-term, you know, less defined thing, then it's really hard, or rather, it's hard for the command seal to hold that order, because it gives more time. It gives basically more chances to test again. It basically gives the servant more chances to will save against it.
Ah, okay.
And so he tells Lancer to stab himself in the heart with the gay bowl, which a stab from the heart from the gay bowl is basically you cannot heal from it because it's the gay bowl. And
I don't know what you're saying, but it sounds like the
Lancer
gay bowl.
stabs himself through the chest and goes down on the ground with the spear through his chest, and then almost 15 seconds later, gets back up, stabs Kotomine Kirei through the fucking chest, and kicks Shinji across the room, at least breaking one rib, freeing Rin Tosaka, and letting her get out while also setting the place on fire. All while dying.
Impressive.
Yeah, no, the thing is, all of the heroes and that stuff are, you know, they're basically the person that they were in life, for the most part. So they do have, you know, their own morals and that stuff. And if you don't align with them, they can definitely just tell you to fuck yourself.
Alright.
As they when you try to get Kukulane to kill himself.
Yeah, no, he killed himself, but he also killed everyone. He also killed, you know, Kotomine Kirei, the worst priest ever. And then there's the final servant of the Gilgamesh.
A fine fellow.
Which he is which he is.
A fine fellow.
Yeah, no, he is a fine fellow, and he will call you a mongrel because you are definitely beneath him.
For he is a fine fellow.
As Kingsler want to do.
Like we're in a jam, boys.
For reference, his noble phantasm literally just summons blades in the sky.
Is that the thing where he just makes a bunch, like a shit ton of portals and just summons blades out of nowhere?
Yep, that is, if I remember correctly, Gate of Babylon, the king's treasure. And he then proceeds to shoot spears and axes and all sorts of swords at you.
I love watching this in 4 frames a second.
Unfortunately, there's nothing I can do
I
about
know, it's
that.
amazing.
Nope.
GIF of it because it's a cool power to be just let's be honest.
Don't worry, Chris. You'll get to see it in post.
Yeah. But more or less, he'd actually been around since the previous Holy Grail War because he has a special skill because he's an archer. Independent action, which means that he does not require. He basically doesn't need a master to basically source mana off of, because normally when a hero is around in the world is also trying to erase them because they're completely unnatural. So they require mana to stay around and focus themselves, so they have to draw mana from their masters. He is one of the special cases and doesn't require this. He can just say, fuck you, I'm here. And so he lasted basically 10 years or something, just being Gilgamesh in the real world. He doesn't need to eat, he doesn't need to sleep, he just exists.
Now, are they the actual historical figures reborn, or are they like reincarnated?
They're more manifestations of the people.
Okay, so they're not the actual people, they're like the manifestations.
They're likeness enough that they can actually recall events from back then, but they are not the person reborn.
Okay, so they're basically an artificial collection of skills in them.
Yes. Do note that multiple heroes can actually count from multiple classes. And when that happens, it basically means whenever they're summoned, you have a random chance of, oh hey, it's Cuchulainn, but he's not Lancer this time. He's Caster, which actually happens in one of the enemies.
Makes sense, and I imagine Gilgamesh would be all manner of classes. Goddamn.
I think he basically stays an archer for the most part, because he's Gilgamesh and he is the king. He's the king of heroes, and generally does not fuck what you say.
Is there some theme with this series with assholes being archers?
You're not exactly wrong.
I mean, because I figure after, what is it, Rin, you said, was partnered with Satan Archer?
Yeah, Archer summoned. Archer is an asshole, but that's because the world literally betrayed him trying to help the world, and so he's like, you know what, fuck it, if the world doesn't want me to help them and they've just killed me, I'm not gonna let my new self fall to this, because if it happened to me, it's gonna happen to him, so I'll just fucking kill him.
He's a sympathetic asshole, but at the same time, I figure, like, if the Archer thing is recurring, I imagine Rin would be none too pleased to have to deal with others after her dealing with the person.
Alright, we're finished.
Well, the thing is, yay, we finished. But generally, she, if I remember correctly, she didn't actually have to deal with any others afterwards, because it's one of those systems of you get one chance. If you lose, it sucks to suck.
So if she made it in another Holy Grail War, she wouldn't get the Archer a second time.
I don't know, but at the same time, I don't think she ever got into a second Holy Grail War.
Huh.
I know later on, Rin was chosen as the body for Ishtar in Fate Go. and she wears basically a bikini.
Yeah, right.
Hold on, you guys. It's no trick. And besides, I plan on paying you. You'll give me more than plenty.
But for Gilgamesh, he's normally archer, but he can also be
I will pay you.
caster,
Wait, MJ,
rider,
before you continue
and,
on, you gotta watch this part here specifically.
Oh, okay, I'm watching.
Wait a minute. Listen to me.
Hey, kiss you, bad man.
Alright, you can go back now.
Charmy just murdered him. Eggman was later found mauled to death.
But see, slight plot hole that I guess I kind of noticed it when I was a kid, but I noticed it even more so now. How is Eggman able to like communicate with them through literally nothing but a walkie-talkie since Metal put him in that chamber, and yet he is still able to see what they're doing? Does that walkie-talkie have some kind of camera device on it?
You know, I always wondered that myself.
Obviously, it's just tiny robots.
I kind of assumed something similar to that, honestly. Like, he's just
Which
got...
I would get if he was in one of his command rooms in the fleet, but he wasn't. Metal basically threw him in a storage container and forgot about it.
But
Thankfully, this time there's
Gilgamesh
only
is
one
also
campaign
a
left.
huge asshole. Gilgamesh is also a huge asshole because, Enkidu and all that.
Yeah.
Who was his best friend who was murdered, if I remember correctly.
Well, then again, most kings, be it in anime, TV shows, whatever, aren't exactly known for being the most likable character.
I was about to say Seven Deadly Sins, but no, they murdered the king.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got murdered. Unrightfully so.
Really, there's a character named King, and he still has his asshole moments.
I can't remember which one King is. Oh yeah, no, yeah, he's an asshole.
Yeah, he was the fairy king, the bear sin of sloth.
Yeah. Good show.
Come to think of it, have you guys ever met the Sin Squad Sin of Sloth?
Which one is
Which
Sloth
one?
again?
Who was it?
The-
Cadence. I know she doesn't use the Discord server very
I-
often, if she uses it at all.
Talked to her once, long time ago, back
I
on the
don't think I
3DS.
I was going to say, if anybody's met her, Zach, it would probably be you.
Not actually, yeah, I don't think she said anything. She was just we were kind of in-game together.
Mm-hmm.
So, if you consider that meeting.
Yeah, that would have been Generations, right?
It's either Generations or 4, I don't remember which one.
I think it was Generations, because I got her and Ekin Generations for Christmas one year.
Well, then it had to be Generations.
Well, I say Christmas, but it was probably more like a Hanukkah present for them.
Point being.
Yeah, and then of course, obviously, AJ's met both of them because you kind of can't not.
Yeah. She kind of can't avoid that.
Well, they're good
But,
kids.
the thing about Fate's Day, though, or Fate Day Night, rather, is there's 3 narrative routes for it, because it was originally it was not a web novel, but a visual novel.
I'm not naming this Team Chaotix. I'm naming this episode Team Fate.
Yes.
No, Fate Chaotix.
Yes.
Good
And
job.
technically, it's half Team Chaotix, and then once you hit the canyon and I come in, then it turns into Team Chaotix.
Not even at the canyon. A little afterwards, it does.
Oh, what after? What? Yeah, what after? I can words.
All right, one campaign
But,
left.
we could do it.
The one that, for all things considered, the game expected you to play first.
One of the two would expect you to play first. It either expect you to play Rose or Sonic first.
To be fair, I played Chaotix first, so
I think I chose Sonic first. I don't remember though.
yeah. One of my friends told me that SBO was a ninja, and that was the time when I was really getting into like Nindo and collecting like old artifacts and scrolls and shit. So I thought, oh, that's cool. Let me play as this guy.
Then on that note, ending this long play, gonna start the next one in a little bit.
Yay!
Later.